And so this is just pretty much a typical, what's called a company street, just tents lined up, usually a non-com or non-commissioned officer's tent, and we just have our typical gear that you'd see in a military camp.
This used to be the arsenal?
It did. You can see the outline here of the foundation, this stonework, and there are actually two arsenal buildings. This was the larger one. You can see the perimeter, the boundaries of it, and just across the little path there is a small, and they held at least probably 15,000 finished muskets and musket rifles. And the armory where all those were produced, the main armory was just right across the street, down parallel along the river. And there was a small rifles place that made rifle weapons out on Virginia's Island, just down the Shenandoah. But this was the country's first Army arsenal, official one.
And it got torched during the war.
It did, yeah. It sure did. April 18th, the 45 Union soldiers in charge of it knew they couldn't defend it, so they just lit it up and marched out of town. And on their heels, the Confederate or the Virginia and local militia groups came in, tried to put fire out, did, with some help from armory workers who also tried, because that was their livelihood, and did save some equipment, but most of the buildings were destroyed, and a lot of the weapons. It was a mess.